What's happening, Internet? Current 1776 here. I'm still at the pond playing around with cool products. I got one I want to show you. It's the VFX water filter system right here, the all-in-one filter. This is a pretty cool piece of kit and something that we all need to have in our preps, in our get home bags, in our camping gear, in our bug out bags when the poop hits the fan type stuff. We obviously need to stay hydrated. Can't guarantee that all water sources that we come upon are going to be good to drink, even into your home. Could be a boil order or something like that in your local town or something. This can help you with that too. So I explained this pretty good in the mission video, but I figured I'd shoot a quick video of actually using it out here with some pond water where there's very likely some alligator poop in. And fish poop, and God knows what else, right? Chemicals from the neighbor next door, who knows, right? So in your box is this bag right here, right? Nice mesh bag, helps with airflow. In case you put stuff back in there and it's still damp, you can carabiner this to the back of a pack or something like that, and it'll have airflow while you continue on your way to help dry things out. So what we got in here? We've got this tube in here that's threaded on each side. Got this clamp in the middle so that we can restrict water flow through the tube. Show you how we're going to use that here in a minute. We've got a syringe here that you use clean water to back flush your filter. You got the filter itself, okay? So we're female thread on this side, male thread on this side. There's an arrow there so that you understand the direction of flow of the water. We've got this bag right here, which is a little over 3 liter bag. Let's say you're in a situation where you're setting up a base camp for the night, or you got multiple people in your group and you need a larger amount of water to either carry with you to your destination or hang up at your destination. If, let's say this is our destination, we can hang this up. You fill this up, you can hook the filter system to the bottom of it. You got a gravity bag to supply at least a little over 3 liters of water to you and your group. And then we've got this little coupler here. Basically, it's just a threaded coupler, and you've got a little O-ring gasket type deal, very similar to what you would have like in a garden hose, right? And if you lose this, those garden hose types of gaskets will work just fine. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to take a water bottle, right? So we don't have a vessel, so you're going to at least need a vessel, right? A lot of people enjoy, me as well in some instances, carrying these smart water bottles. Get these at gas stations, yada, yada, yada. It's got smart water in it. The bottles are very nice. They're not the crinkly, crappy water bottles, and they have the better top on here. It's not the short top that you can quickly like just tear off. I mean, they're good, right? They're decent, right? Like a 2 liter bottle top right there, legit top. So this can screw directly onto that and you can drink from it, right? So great thing to always have with you, an empty smart water bottle when you're hiking, camping, etc., etc. We can do a couple things. We could, if we wanted to, we could take this gasket here, we could put it on the female side of this if we like. I've found I don't really have to. The only time I really need to use this gasket is when I'm using this. So we're going to try it without the gasket here for demonstration purposes if I can get it out without cutting it. Come on out of there. There we go. All right, so I'm going to leave the coupler and the gasket here for now. I'm going to go grab some water real quick. So of course, perfect scenario is to find as visibly clear, visibly clean moving water as possible. Does that mean that the water's safe to drink? Absolutely not. But what it does mean is you're far less likely to get heavier stuff in there like weeds and leaves and crap, right? Floating like parasites that are like right there. Like you're less likely to get that stuff. You still need to filter it, but you're extending the longevity of your filter and you're lowering the risk, so to speak, with visibly clean, clear moving water. Obviously right here I got a pond. The only time the water's moving is when the wind's blowing, but we're going to try to minimize as much crap as possible to get inside this bottle if I can. I got a lot of weeds right here, obviously, so I'm going to attempt not to disturb much and get some water here. All right, so I did pretty good. It's kind of got a greenish yellow tint to it. Hold it up to the sky, still a little bit yellow, but this is going to be our test sample. I'm going to let a little bit out so I got some air inside the bottle. All right, so there's your good use of a smart water bottle. Now we got water we can filter. Let's go back up here. All right, so we got our water here. Should I just start gulping it down? No, says I, okay? I wanna hydrate myself. It's pretty likely I could get sick from this and start crapping like a goose. I want to hydrate myself. I don't want to dehydrate myself because I drank something that makes me squirt off liquids from both ends of my body. All right, this is where a filter comes in, okay? You got this in your pack along with your kit. You wanna grab your little coupler here with your gasket. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the top off of our fresh pond water. We're going to screw on our little gasket coupler right here. So I got the gasket there on the inside. I'm going to put it about halfway, right? So this is threaded all the way through, so it'll go all the way on, and I won't have much thread to put the filter on now. So arrow up because our dirty water is on the bottom at the moment. We're going to screw that in. All right, so I'm going to get a good amount of threads on that, let it seat, and then I'm going to screw the whole thing in and get a good seat on here. This is why I say use a bottle that's got the legit nice caps, not the cheap little thin caps with those crinkly bottles. All right, so now what we're going to do, turn it upside down. I'm going to squeeze the bottle a little bit and let it prime our filter. I should get water coming out of the bottom of the filter now, right there. So now I'm going to drink it. No taste whatsoever. Tastes just like clean water, and it is clean water. It's running through this filter. Any heavy stuff is stopping, any viruses, bacteria, little floaty bits that may be in there that got legs and 5,000 eyeballs, whatever, right? Into the filter, getting blocked by the filter, I'm getting clean water on the other side, yeah? And again, no taste at all, which is cool because, as you guys may very well know, I have shared many different types of water filtration devices on the channel. I have drank water out of this pond numerous times. Some items, they filter the water, but it still tastes, like you can tell it's pond water. It has a little bit of a taste to it. This one, taste is gone. Very much like the Grail system that I really enjoy using. I don't have any taste with this as well. So that demonstrates the use of a bottle and the filter. So what else I'm going to show you real quick is the tube in this situation. All right, so I got my tube here. The tube already has gaskets on both sides. Again, we've got this little deal right here. So what I can do in this situation is I can screw the tube onto the bottle, and I can close this off to pinch that so water doesn't pass through. Right now, because that is a female thread on there, I can take this piece off and just directly put the filter onto that. Now we screw the filter onto this side. It's already got a gasket in it. As you can see, my arrow is pointing this way. My valve is closed. No water is going to pass through. So there we go. There's our system. We got our dirty water in our bottle, hose to the bottle, clamped off, filter. Notice the arrow, okay? So now I want to drink from it. Let me raise this up to the sky. Now if I want to drink from it, open the valve. And I drink from it. Close the valve. I don't have to worry about water coming out. So much like the bag, right? You fill up the bag, hang up the bag, do this with the bag. You've got a gravity feed system with the bag. You can do that with a bottle. You can hang the bottle up in camp, hook this to it. Now you got a way for everybody in camp. You need a little bit of water, you need something clean to wash your hands, clean cooking gear or something like that. Just open the valve, let it go, really cool. So with the bag, you got this slide closure here, folds over, there's your bag. I'm gonna fill it up real quick. Now filling a bag can be a little bit more difficult. I would recommend filling up a bottle like that smart water bottle and then pouring it in the bag. I got plenty of floaty bits in there. See that? All right, so we're gonna close this down, slide our closure across the top. It does have a place you can hang it if need be. I'm gonna flip it upside down, and there you can see some of the crap in there. Now, that could definitely clog up your filter system, especially over time. So you want to minimize the amount of crap you can get in your bag, but that's also what the syringe is for, to flush it out. So I'm going to take my filter with my hose. We're going to put it onto the bag. Clamp is clamped, closed, and there's our water system. So now we can hang this up in camp. Clearly, that's not good water, but it will be when it comes out the end of this. Open the clamp. There's our water. All right, here we go. Probably gonna get hold it up like this. Close it off. So yeah, same thing. no taste, everything's good. So that's demonstrating the bag feature. So what else is good about this? You can actually hook this to a water spigot at home. So going to the water boil, situation. Let's say you still can get flowing water, but the town's saying you need to boil your water. You can get water, but the power's out. Can't run your stove. Let's say you haven't thought of measures to be able to start a fire to boil water. You can actually take this and screw it to a spigot, right? Using your coupler and gasket. Screw this to the spigot, screw your filter to the coupler, and the water coming out will be nice and clean. You don't need to boil. This eliminates the need to do that. So really cool piece of kit right here. You need to have this in your preps, okay? Don't ever trust the water that you're drinking, right? Especially in a survival situation, especially out of a pond or a creek or a river or something like that. You don't know what's upstream of that. That may have been freaking polluting the water, be that chemicals or be that a deer that's been dead for a couple days and is rotting, in the water, right? Upstream from you. So how do we back flush this? All right, so we're going to pretend I've got fresh water that I can put in this syringe. Obviously pull the water into the syringe like so. On the exiting side of the filter, there's this little nipple right here that you can hook a hose to, yada, yada, yada. If you got other pieces of kit, you can add to this. But anyway, you can take your syringe and you can put it onto the filter. Now, assuming I have clean water right there, I can force clean water in and it will help clean out any crap that I may have on the entering side of the filter. So put that on there, and obviously the air pressure is going to push some residual water out. But the idea is to flush the filter out, so any weeds or grass or leaves or dirt, blah, 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 that may be in there, you can clean it out, and it prolongs the life of your filter. And there you go, really cool piece of kit to have that you can use with bottles, you can use with water spigots at home, drink from ponds, whatever. Set up a communal water supply and camp, the whole 9 yards, right? Very modular, small, you can piece part it together, and you got a really complete kit for you to use in the event that you need to get water from your old fishing pond. So that's the VFX water filter, all-in-one filter kit right there that we recently put out in a BattlBox. So if you want one of these, we got them in our store at battlebox.com, and I suggest you buy a couple of them so you always got one in hand's reach, right? If you enjoyed this video, hit the old like button down there, give me some comments, let's have a discussion, whatnot, on the VFX water filter. What are you using? Don't crap like a goose. Filter and purify your water, folks. Love you, mean it. As always, I'll see you next time with another video real soon. Peace out, Cub Scouts. I got a mess to clean up.